Hi guys, it's Derwood too. Lately, I feel like Haze players, especially on tournament level, high level, any level, basically have been dismissing Tesla a lot. And I actually fell down this rabbit hole as well, where I was like, everyone is saying Tesla is bad, so I should stop buying it. And I did that, and it didn't feel so great. And I finally decided to do some tests. I should have done this earlier. But I decided to test Tesla to see the DPS. So I assumed in the beginning that the DPS of Tesla would be lower than the alternative 3K items, like like maybe Burstfire or Headhunter. I didn't test Headhunter actually because my test was body shots only, and like Hunter's Aura. I thought like Hunter's Aura, Burstfire with active on would like easily beat Tesla in terms of DPS. And um, yeah, I was surprised because Tesla. Okay, I'll just show the results later on. So I assume Tesla would lose DPS and in exchange for farming potential, because Tesla gives insane farming potential, especially on the creep waves. You can clear the creep waves so quickly with Tesla. You can just rotate, steal farm really quickly. If you're winning, if you're losing, Tesla feels a bit worse. So that's why I was thinking like maybe if I'm losing, I shouldn't buy Tesla. And I wanted to test the DPS for that reason. So anyway, I did two tests. I mean two main tests. So I'm gonna bring up the spreadsheet. Okay, so here's the spreadsheet. And for the first test, this early test, it was for all these early game items. These items, these five items into Tesla. So the first part over here is these five items only. So yeah, these five items. So the DPS was 122. And then I thought maybe if I rush it, maybe it would be worse to rush it or like, and better to get it early game because I don't want to sacrifice DPS. So I got base into rush Tesla, five items plus Tesla, and these were the results. It was like highly variable. It was like varying quite a lot because I'm guessing it's because my fire rate isn't high enough to make the lightning come out consistently. So pretty, it was varying quite a bit, but on average, it was like 200. It was like 200 plus easily, right? And to my surprise, with these five items into a rushed burst fire, it was significantly worse. Like not even close. It was like 178, as you can see here. And yeah, that's really surprising because this active is on. So this would be giving me 42%, 42% fire rate. Um, yeah, 30 plus 12. So yeah, 42% fire rate. And it's significantly less than 200 DPS, which is what Tesla gives. And I tried Pristine Emblem, which is way lower as expected. Hunter's Aura, which is lower than Burst Fire as expected. Warpstone was just to see. But yeah, I just tested it anyway. And then I thought, okay, so maybe if I'm rushing Tesla to see if it's truly worth it, maybe I should test the base five items plus Swift Striker and Combat Barrier, which is these two. So after testing this, I found that it was still lower than just having Tesla. With these two items, which amount to 2.5k, it's still lower than 3k, but with these two items plus the laning phase items that I chose, it was still significantly lower than just having Tesla, which is crazy. And these two I test individually to see which one is which gives more damage early on, in case you want to get one or the other before, which is, you know, just standard stuff. Very, very expected to see Swift Striker having higher damage, but Combat Barrier having lower damage, but giving you a way more survivability. So in the next test, okay, yeah, in this first test, I forgot if I mentioned, it was all 40 bullets, starting from 0 fixation stacks, and all my abilities were level 1, and I did all body shots. And for the distance, it was like about here. I didn't move from this spot, but I don't know how to measure distance, so yeah, I just stayed at this spot. And yeah, so in the next test that I did, it was 60 bullets, starting from 0 fixation stacks, with max level fixation this time to simulate, you know, the mid game to late game, and all body shots again. So it turns out that in the mid game, Tesla actually falls off more because I mean, it doesn't fall off. It's just that burst fire catches up to it for some reason. If you know why, let me know. But with the mid game items only, which is this screenshot I'm showing here, Swift Striker, Combat Barrier, Bullet, Lifesteal, Quicksilver, Warp Stone, Suppressor. I like to go these items, so I just chucked it in there. And I put in Tesla, and it was about 460 plus, 470 sometimes. Is 470, yeah, approximately. And Burst Fire with the active on was 476, which is consistent because yeah, it's not, it's pretty consistent. And I tested Hunter's Aura as well. So yeah, these are some extra testing items. I want to see how strong Lucky Shot was compared to overwhelming exposure and stuff, just on a right click basis. I know it's not that black and white, but yeah, on a body shot only basis, Tesla is really, really strong. And you know, I should do a headshot only test. But
A few moments later.
okay, so I had a sudden thought, like I had a sudden realization that having a body shot only test wasn't really that fair because Tesla lightning proc doesn't take advantage of headshots at all. So the lightning proc damage will always be the same no matter if you're body shot or headshot. So I ran some more tests, and yeah, I ran the headshot only test, which just compared um, Tesla and Burstfire basically. And in the early game, surprisingly, Burstfire is the same amount of DPS as Tesla if you consider all headshots, which you're not going to do. So on average, Tesla is still going to be better, but in the mid to late game, Tesla is worse than Burstfire with the active on, considering that the active is always on for Burstfire. So yeah, just a note. So in conclusion, um, I think people should start buying Tesla a lot more. Or if there's any other reasons why people don't buy Tesla that I'm not aware of, um, please let me know because I'm so confused. Like, I just don't know why all these top level players are recommending people not to buy Tesla. People, they say it's a troll item. Like, I watched a Zergy stream lately on Haze, and he said Tesla was troll. and I didn't really get it. You know, Smifu has never liked Tesla. Surprisingly, Metro on Wraith likes Tesla. But other than him, I really don't know who else goes Tesla. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video. And if this was informative, please like the video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If you have some friends that really don't like Tesla, then you can show them this video. Maybe he can come up with a good argument or let me know why he doesn't like Tesla despite these numbers. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.